Congratulations on the big win tonight. What changed from the game plan Friday night?
I think the guys had more of a playoff mindset as you get close to it. Obviously, there was a lot of other things going on. Who we're going to play, who we're going to play, and when you take some of the equation out, I think the guys had that mindset, and they worked hard for the win.
When you see a local kid like Carter King get his opportunity and score a big goal tonight, how does that make you feel as a coach?
Well, like when you give guys opportunity, they step up. It's always great, and it's a good opportunity for him to, come home. First game, it's always a little, you're nervous and everything. So he got settled in, and it was good for him. It's a great story, and he capitalized on the opportunities that he got.
Coachella just around the corner, big rivalry there. What kind of thoughts are going through your mind knowing the opponent?
Well, we know, we played them, last 3 years in a row. So there's no love lost there. So, and we've just finished playing them. So it's not like it's, who are we playing? And, so I think it's a good fit for us. We're familiar with them. And we'll just be prepared and ready to go. Game one.
What'd you think of Lucas Siona's game today? Lucas
had a good game in the sense that he got a lot of touches, had him on the power play, scored the goal. He's developing into a steady, responsible player that that's very important. He kills penalties for us, and and that's what development's all about. Last year, he fourth line guy. Now he's working his way to being a real responsible player.
And with so many younger guys in your system, on this team, you sort of look at Lucas as sort of a model for what younger guys can do. I mean, last year it seemed like he was figuring out, can I play at this level?
Right.
And this year it seems like there's much more defined identity to what he does.
And that's a great point. That there isn't an identity there. Last year, coming out of junior, a lot of guys get away with a lot of things. If they're a big, strong guy, they could, not bully, but just be strong and, muscle people. When you come play pro now, all of a sudden there's a lot of men out here that you can't get away with that. So you got to find that identity. And, the pace and everything of the game, you had to maybe lose some of that. I'm not going to say baby fat, because if you see Lucas, he's not a fat player. He's just a big player, right? But to get your body into that shape that you can compete in your speed and everything that you need to do at this level. And he did that. He took that to heart over the summer, and you could see the work that he did in the summer paid off this year dividends.
Did you feel a surge in the lineup today, having those three guys come back from the Flames?
It's always, when you take a look at the talent level of those guys coming down, it just, all the pieces sort of fit into place, and everyone feels comfortable. They know their roles, they know what they need to do, and they're good leaders, right? Like, they're guys that deserve to go up. Now with us, they're even that much more leaders.
And Ignatieff getting his first pro shutout today. He was really close a few weeks ago, so how great is it to see him?
It's awesome. That? And I tell you, in the room after, the response from the players was, make you guys cry, really, because it was the ovation that they gave him, and they kept it going and kept it going, and they're there for each other, which is what you want, and it brings a team together, and that's very important, especially at this time.